This video is brought to you by Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist, my new book, which is a comprehensive guide to all aspects of music theory necessary for playing rock guitar. From blues to the cycle of fifths, from understanding and using modes to choosing the right notes for a melodic solo, from pentatonic scales to chord construction and keys. It's all covered in a clear and concise manner. With accompanying video demonstrations, jam tracks and tabs, you'll learn to use the knowledge you gain in accessible ways that make sense for less than the cost of a few guitar lessons. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now, at the time of recording this video, which, just looking at my calendar, it is the 29th of April today as I'm recording this. If you are at all interested in electric guitar and you go on YouTube and the YouTube algorithm knows that you are interested in guitar, it's very, very difficult to avoid videos about this pedal at the moment, the IK Multimedia Tone X1 pedal. And pretty much every video that you see about this pedal tells you that you need one. Oh, definitely you need one. It's a game changer. It will revolutionize things. It's just going to be, it's rewriting the rule book and all of the other usual cliches that many people, including myself, probably come out with from time to time. But it wasn't that long ago that this pedal was having the same sort of things said about it, the Line 6 Pod Express, and before that, it was the Boss IR2 pedal. Again, all of these things were game changers and were going to, completely rewrite the rule book, etc., etc. And before the IR2, we had the Fender Tone Master Pro. Again, this was just going to be an essential, if pricey, piece of kit for pretty much every working guitar player. Before that, it was the original incarnation of the IK Multimedia Tone X pedal. And before that, where is it? There it is. Sometime before that, you had the Neural Quad Cortex. Again, this is going to be such an important, revolutionary piece of kit that, nobody's going to be able to do without one in the coming years. And then before that, I suppose we had the Line 6 Helix. And before that, we had the Fractal Axe Effects. And before that, I guess kicking the whole thing off, well, not quite, but we had the Kemper Profiler. All of these things, all of these products, were heralded at their launch by, independent reviewers as being, the most important, the most game-changing, the most groundbreaking, the most kind of, etc., etc., rewrite the rule book kind of pieces of kit. And this goes all the way back, to like the turn of the century when this thing came out. Remember all of the hype surrounding the Line 6 pod? And the truth be told, I had a bit of a downer on this for many a year. But, couple it with some decent modern impulse responses and you can get a half-decent tone out of it. But here's the thing, as I say at the moment, this Tone X pedal is the thing that every YouTube channel, every guitar YouTube channel is, waxing lyrical about. And I'm not going to be reviewing one. There, I've said it. The reason is because, there are an absolute boatload of other videos about that pedal out there at the moment. So any video I did would simply get lost in a sea of similar content. And the other reason is I did a video a little while ago where I was talking about things that I've learned about making YouTube videos. And one thing sticks in my mind about that I said in that video is don't make videos about things that you're not interested in. Because it's, you will try and feign interest and feign kind of, some kind of, interest in what you're talking about, but it will, unless you are, Laurence Olivier or someone like that, an actor of that particular magnitude, your lack of interest, your disinterested kind of demeanour about whatever it is you're reviewing will come across, and you will not be making a good video. And frankly, when it comes to the IK Multimedia Tone X1 pedal, or the original one, can't remember which button that was on, or else I put it up on screen. I could not be less interested in these products, and that's not just because I do have something of a checkered past with IK Multimedia, going back to the days of Amplitube. I had several, kind of not very positive experiences with both the software and IK Multimedia as a kind of organisation to deal with, shall we say. It's not to do with that. I mean, it's, if I was genuinely interested in everything that this pedal has to offer, you can easily sort of park that kind of negative recollection. No, the reason I'm not interested in the IK Multimedia Tone X1 pedal, or the Quad Cortex, or for that matter the kind of Pod Express, or the Boss IR2, or any of those other things. Let's put them all on screen again. Any of these. The reason I'm not interested in doing reviews of any of these things is because they don't do anything that I'm particularly interested in. This whole kind of quest to have 20,000 million bazillion 12012 guitar tones at your fingertips, or on a foot switch. Why? I need a clean tone for general accompaniment. I need the cowboy chord, strummy kind of stuff. I need a crunchy power chord, classic rock, AC/DC, Bad Company, Aerosmith kind of rhythm guitar tone. And I need a bit of a shouty, boosted, high gain lead tone, and maybe some variations on that. So there's 3 tones. I reckon if you were to double that and say maybe half a dozen different tones with boosted versions of this, that, or the other, then that's all I need. And then I'll throw delay, chorus, reverb, whatever effects I need on it after the fact, as I'm recording it into that PC there in Reaper. I get if you're gigging that you may need the effects kind of on board, like things like reverb and delay and stuff like that. Or do you though? Really? If you're playing in a big barn of a room, like a big concert room from a typical sort of social club that we have up in this neck of the woods here, the people are there to have a dance and have a good time and listen to you. They're not interested in whether you've got simulated tape echo or digital delay or multi-tap delay or room reverb, or whether you're using hall reverb, or is that an analog chorus or is it a digital chorus on your guitar tone. I think people often get a little bit too wrapped up in that kind of thing, if I'm honest. But for my needs, and this is what I'm interested in and what I'm not interested in, I like those 3 basic guitar tones: clean, crunchy, and high again lead. And I've already got all of those courtesy of the Blue Guitar Amp 1. I said before, that is, I'm getting the best guitar tones I've ever had out of that little hybrid amplifier. Just go straight out of the recording output into my audio interface, and I get what I like, as what I think of as a great recorded tone. Your mileage may vary. You might not like the guitar tone I get out of it, but it's me that I'm trying to please, and that's what I suppose we're all trying to do. The other thing of does no one else suffer from option anxiety? Like with this, I remember watching Henning Pauli's video about the Tone X1 pedal, where he says, you can access the online library of 20,000 or so, kind of user submitted sounds. I can't think of anything worse. I really can't. I'd lose days going through all of that, and every time you got a tone dialed in, you think, but is there something better out there? I'll go and have a look. And then, so you're comparing tones and you lose all sense of objectivity, or is it subjectivity? You lose all sense of perspective about, what you're listening to. And it's like, I can't decide. No, I've got clean, crunch, high gain, and, I can switch between those. If it sounds a little bit too toppy, well, there's a treble control I can calm that with. If I want to kind of clean up the sound a little bit, well, that's why the guitar's got a volume control. If I want to boost it a little bit, that's why I stomp on a gain pedal, and okay, so my circumstances are a little bit different to most people, I guess, because, I make my living playing guitar in this very room here. So you might say my needs are somewhat niche. But they're the same needs that I had when I was playing, regularly 4 or 5 nights a week going out gigging. I was playing in we call them club bands in this part of the world, but, typically you get dressed up in a suit and you're on a big stage and you've got a backdrop and a lighting rig and you're doing all kinds of top 40 stuff plus golden oldies and, something for everyone, and that would be the Friday and Saturday gigs. The sort of midweek gigs, I was either playing in a blues band or a kind of indie rock band, or going and doing kind of pub rock covers of, as I said, Bad Company and AC/DC and that kind of stuff. And what was I using then? I was using a twin-channel Marshall amp that didn't even have reverb on it, because, you're in a big room. There's a natural reverb there. I was using a twin-channel Marshall amp, a foot switch, and a chorus pedal, and I think I eventually got myself a delay pedal as well, kind of pushed the boat out. And all of those different things, from, doing Bryan Adams stuff in the kind of club band, through to, Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf stuff in the blues band. I was in a country band as well for a little while, so I'm doing, everything from, Crazy by Patsy Cline through to Achy Breaky Heart, when that kind of gives you an idea of the time frame there, when that was a big hit single in the UK. Or worldwide, I suppose. So I'm playing in all these different bands covering lots of different styles and genres, and these bands are getting the work, so it's obvious that we were doing something right in terms of the sounds we were producing from the stage. And I'm doing all this with a twin channel amp and a couple of pedals. Do you really need, 20-odd thousand guitar tones at your disposal that this pedal is going to give you? I would contend that I don't. And if you do, well, I guess we're all different. But all I'm saying here is that, I'm just not interested in reviewing a particular new pedal, and I've been on a bit of a rant as to explain or justify why that is. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you interested in having all of these, bajillions of different guitar tones, or are you like me, a simple lad with simple tastes? Let me know downstairs in the comments. But that is the video for today, folks. I just thought I'd share my thoughts on this matter with you and let me know what yours are, as I say, downstairs. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and found it entertaining in some small way, then please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 p.m. UK time, where we drink beer and talk about stuff. I wonder what we're going to be talking about this week. It's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But as I say, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Look after yourselves, stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.